Greetings, mortals. I am Natas, one of the rulers of the underworld, or specifically the ruler of manga hell, and today we'll be reacting to the newest chapter of My Hero Academia, chapter 361, titled Abnormal Happenings. Alright, weirdly enough, I feel like this would be a lore chapter, but it's not really much of a lore chapter. But whatever you consider abnormal is different from me, so I guess it's abnormal. So yeah, anyways, we start this chapter off with Shigaraki in the middle as he's being covered, like, I won't say covered, but it's more like, it's kind of like if you try to make a web out of a sponge web with hands, and the centerpiece is Shigaraki. Not Shigaraki. What Tenko? Yes, Tenko's like the centerpiece. We see him in those hands, as in Tenko's like saying, "Friends," as in Tenko's saying, "I told Miku-kun and Tomo we should play together." As he's scratching his face, this kind of flashback to his backstory, and she was saying like, I do have friends, cause like Mikoku and Tomo said you're really nice, Ten. And Mon likes to go on walks with me. Did you know that, huh? As then he's starting to, and when he's saying that, he's always like screaming. As then Shaggy's like, so yeah, I got friends, which really feels like that's just Danko now saying it. Saying all this is Miracle because like so that's, oh shit, I gotta have to die. As then Shaka kind of like had a brain shut down for a moment there as Miracle's like, sorry man. I do wonder if there's like supposed to also be like a voice change going on here where suddenly Tanko is suddenly like hear Tanko's voice going on right now. So yeah. Anyways, then we have like a bunch of ads going over them as Miracle's like, oops! As if he's able to phase through it. And then Miracle being like, that sure was a reaction. Did I hit a nerve? Touch on a delicate topic? I feel bad. But more importantly, his core body is way tougher than the hand tentacles. There's no comparison. I couldn't even scratch his skin, so we might be in trouble here. So yeah, it's confirmed here that Shiraki's body is 100 times stronger than those limbs that's coming off him. So yeah, kind of weird how like the things probably off him are weaker or more normal in terms of let's be real here overall, but his actual body is like nothing. I mean, all the damage I think it's like sure like some dust in his pecs. So yeah, it's also interesting how Miyako's like reaction to oh shit, I got a sensitive topic. I guess he was just expecting Shiraki to blow it off or something. Like, he wasn't expecting him to have like a generic fake out. Instead of Shiraki like grabbing his head like ugh. Isn't Shiraki's like a fissure within? Instead of Shiraki like kind of I don't know waving down is like I don't know choking the ground or something like or the little lake. As then I feel like this is probably awful I'm speaking right now. Is that like this body was complete and perfect and finished of Tomura Shiraki and me, or so I thought. It seems there is a component that hasn't quite melded. Neither Tomura nor All for One. Shimura Mura. And then I have the eye closing as then we have the eyes looking to the different side, like glowing wise like dragging this out is not ideal. As then we have Shiraki changing his movement. As then we have Mio be like, "Hey, get back here!" As as Shiraki's like using one hand to like block and the other hand to like, kind of keep Mio away. As then we have Shiraki going over to Baku and bash Genius. As Baku is staring there determined. And Shiraki's like, "Why should I care about a pesky distraction?" Which is kind of true. Like Miro may be able to like get into Shogi, but he can't like damage him. So to Shogi that is more pesky than any kind of problem. And then Miro be like, I thought I felt him hesitating back there. Hal and Tamaki, you two are an opening act. That's when I make my debut and yank Bucko out of there. Then, since I'm untouchable, I can get in close and to his actual body to bite and buy time. And then we have like the plan being explained as we have them jumping down. As Emilio was saying, still, we can't stall him unless there's a sword attack worth waiting for. That's why I'm buying that time for you. As we look, Miro staring at Tamaki there, being like, as he's saying Tamaki, he gives a thumbs up and a smile. So I guess he's trusting Tamaki to have some kind of thing that he'll be able to do. As there we have Bashias getting ready to fight Shiaki as he's making more hands to get ready for a strike. And Bashia's like, come, do your worst, you foul abomination! Not exactly completely wrong here. It's actually a pretty accurate description as they have awful one Shaggy someone saying, don't push yourself too hard. You've already eaten a decent hit. You're barely conscious, right? As then we have some attacks from Najee coming towards Shiga Rocky as Joe just blocks it with his giant hands, like, you people! As then Najee is saying, screaming, yeah! And she's saying attacks, which, funny enough, in this battle, she's actually, like, serious. Which is funny because a joke with her, like, angry face, actually, it does look like a pouty child, not like a determined warrior. But here, she actually does kind of like a determined warrior. Instead of overone thinking to herself, this arena was constructed solely to defeat me. And Sheridan says, build a tomb for yourselves. As in, we have Nigeria be like, ugh. Well, it's kind of true. Like, they pretty much, this tomb was made for her, but it was like everyone else with this. Well, after they have Shiraki saying some of the hands, and Nigeria is able to dodge, but still gets a bit damaged. As we have Nigeria saying, hey, you. As I'm guessing this in her father, she's like, since you got that all-powerful quirk, it's like you could look down on the rest of us. Whenever I would get curious and try to learn about others, it would wind up driving them away. Is then naturally sitting there as like I'm guessing it's like when she was a first year, she's there looking and she's like kind of dejected, like no one wants to talk to me. As there we have someone saying what. Wait, and then have naturally take a look at someone and seems to want to talk to her. Is that Tamaki there? It's like, which hero are you a fan of? Which is paralleling Muriel, I guess, first interaction in the class where he was asking when he was introduced and he was asking which hero was their favorite. But as I guess Tamaki want to try to be friends with her. I guess maybe it's because he could seen that Najee wants to talk and be friends with people, but she can't because she's too expressive. Well, Tamaki is like too shy, so the best way to talk would probably be for him to start. As then we get while he's also doing that, it seems like the two others are also reacting. Najee is his girlfriend, and some other guy from the class 3 is also like reacting. I guess either they're. I'm guessing they're shocked to see that Tamaki was like trying to talk to them because I feel like Tamaki is very obvious that he's shy. Or maybe she's just, or maybe the girlfriend is just shocked how beautiful Nedra is. I mean, that is pretty much her only dialogue. But regardless, they have Nedra be like, but then you asked me that. As there we have Nedra saying, I got to learn so much about you two here. As there we have, I'm guessing Tamaki introducing Mirio to Nedra as well. So I guess after some time, which again does make sense, since it was stated that Miro was Class B while Tamaki and Najee were Class A. So yeah. Anyways, there we have Najee like smiling, being like happy. It's like, and now I'm all the stronger for it. As we cut back to the present, as we have like Najee saying that strikes and they actually destroy the hands, as Najee like, we know the true worth of his vast hybrid. As then we have the strike actually going through the hand to go to Tamaki, as then she's like saying, sure, it takes time to cook up properly, but Togato, and I know you all about you, Tamaki Amejiki. As then we have Tamaki using his quirk and using a bunch of random combination, like we get Locust plus Red C, and plus Red, we get like zebra, tarantula, giraffe, spider, like a bunch of random shit. Like you can't even tell most of them. I'm guessing there's gonna be like one's gonna be like a full list of everything he's using as we get like this. Honestly, a pretty good Eldritch Cup arrival for Shiraki at this point, as we has all that stuff out. As then we have the character saying in the final thoughts of Najamir, you'll be like, eating more things makes you potential grow and grow. If anything can land a meaningful hit on Shiraki, it's gotta be a quirk with no upper cap. That means you. It has to be you. As we got a bit of a flashback with Tamaki and Miro before I guess like they left for a bit of time before. As then we have a determined Sonny Amajiki. Okay, as they're saying, Sonny does he's ready for this strike with his weird Eldritch abomination creature he made. Again, I can't to tell exactly what it is, but it seems like it's gonna be like a big fist to strike or something on that sort. So like trying to like rival Shigaraki at this point, maybe a cannon. Again, it's difficult to say specifically what all these combinations are. It's essentially just a battle of Eldritch Horror. Although, judging by the looks of it looks kind of like a cannon as well with an ant or something. Maybe it's supposed to take the blast and amplify it with everything else to give it more of an oomph. I'm not exactly sure. I mean, it is being surrounded by natural attack, so yeah, I'm guessing it's gonna be something like that. So I guess Sight is gonna be like the one that's being built up to get the epic good fit on Cherokee. Again, I'm not sure. I feel like it's gonna be have the same kind of result as when Cherokee got hit by Bakugo's ultimate attack, where yes, it got damaged, like half his face got burned all, but it's not like it was significant. I mean, it could also be similar. I mean, maybe it's going to work here. Maybe it's gonna be actually more like actually penetrate his body. But even so, I don't think it's gonna be over that insanely damaging. Damaging, yes, but not insanely. So yeah, that's the end of the chapter. Oh no, this is a pretty quick chapter with not really all that much happening. Just kind of like a bit more find out in establishing about Chiraki's mindscape and all that confusingness. A bit more of a history between the big three, as namely Najere, as well as a build up for Sanyo's attack, where we will see how much damage that attack will actually do. I mean, maybe it's gonna surprise me and actually be a big impactful attack. Although I'm not exactly 100% sure. Although we could also just be kind away for the next chapter. I mean, we've been focused on this chapter fight for some time now. I would say at least the last 4 chapters. But yeah, we'll see on that front. Now, anyways, I hope you like this reaction. I hope you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos in the future. And with that said, I cannot wait to see all of you people next time. Next time. Goodbye.